In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how one YouTube video was able to generate $37,306, actually over that. And I'm going to be sharing with you 3 lessons that I learned that you can apply to any channel. And I've really never shared these lessons before. And I'm excited because if you're just starting and you want to figure out how to make extra money online, you're going to love this training. If you're more seasoned, I think you're going to get some insights for improving your content. And so our topic today on this free training is how I turned $130 into over $37,000 with one simple YouTube video. Today's video is brought to you by vidiq.com/think. You actually can get a $1 trial of the Boost Plan at vidIQ. I'll tell you a little bit more about this later. Super cool. But let's get into the story. So this actually happened in Christmas time of 2019. There I am with my wife, Sonia. We love Christmas because you got your kids out there in the snow. Shout out. Let me know what your favorite season is or your favorite holiday. But it actually was when I released a video. It came out on December 10th. 2019. And of course, I prepared for the video for a couple months or about a month before I actually released the video. And it all started with me shopping on Black Friday. And I bet you're a bit like me because you always like finding the best deals on products you're shopping for. And so I ultimately bought a light kit for $130. I was shopping, I was looking for the best deal, and I was also doing my research. Now, as a side note, this is kind of a cool website called camel.com that is an Amazon price tracker, and it shows you the history of the price of different products. So I actually paid $132.59 for this light from Neewer. And that's pretty cool because you actually could see in the price tracker that it was the lowest price of all time. It was like the best sale they ever had. Now, by the way, to do this strategy, you actually don't have to purchase anything, but I did in this case. I intentionally went into this entire thing. So I'm using this website. I'm researching. I'm making some plans for videos that I want to release over the holidays. So eventually I released a video, and it was a simple product review video. I was reviewing a particular light, kind of like a light that's great for content creators, kind of talking about the pros and cons of it. And ultimately, if you look on screen, there's a big key. It was actually a light that people were searching for. And make sure to watch till the end because we'll come back to that. But that's a huge key of this working. So the first way I earned money on this video, and I'm going to share these 3 tips with you, but this is sort of the case study so you can see me backing up the results I'm claiming here, was YouTube ad revenue. And if we look at the results of this video since 2019 in December, the video has actually generated $4,053. And that's definitely not $37,000. And it's not bad, but that shows you the history with about 500,000 views. This video has brought in a decent amount of ad revenue. Now, as a side note, it also has brought in 3,200 subscribers. That's not money, but that is what we would call future influence. And I think that on a strategy like this, I want to just kind of give the disclaimer as well, is that there's a lot of weird, like make money online people and weird different gurus or whatever. And I maybe could get lumped into that, but like, I kind of hate those guys. I think a lot of the BS out there, like you got to be careful who you follow, make sure they can actually prove what they're teaching. And I think that if you're doing this right, you're going to be adding goodwill, meaning not only will you be making money, but people will want to subscribe because they learned something, they got value. You actually are building trust in the process. If you do this right, it's a win-win-win-win-win and not just some kind of cash grab. And so the second way I earn money, though, is what's called affiliate marketing. And a quick overview is you can sign up for an affiliate program. For me, I did it on Amazon.com. You could create trackable links. Then you put those in your YouTube description. And if visitors click on those links, then you can make money. So for this video, it was the best lighting for YouTube videos under $150. The Neewer 660 LED panel review was the title of the video. And you can see in the description, I have an affiliate link. That is my personalized link that tracks if anybody goes to Amazon and purchases anything from clicking this link. Well, in 2020, remember, the video came out in December of 2019. The following year, this video generated on Amazon in terms of sales of this light, $21,147.92 in profit. I get 4%. So you can see the red arrow pointing to the total amount of sales, but that was a pretty good first year. But then on the second year, it went down. But in 2021, another 7,524 cents came in. And then in 2022, another $3,692 came in. And actually in 2023, as I'm recording this right now, $750 has come in so far in about 6 months. So the video has been on a decline, but note that I haven't done anything to it. I posted one video one time, December 2019, December 10th, and ignored it. Like it's just sat there. And that's why these lessons are so powerful that we'll be sharing here in a second. But let's break down all the math. And ultimately, we have $4,000 earned from ad revenue, 33,000 from Amazon, 3,200 new subscribers, which again is not money, but just the fact that whether that's future views that lead to ad revenue or just people that I want to keep learning from you. Like if you're into lights, you might be into other stuff that would be helpful when it comes to creating content. And then I want you to be thinking like, how does this apply to your channel or your niche or your topic? Because not only could you make one video that is generating money, but it's also building your channel. It's like building new subscribers because if it's the right topic and the right video, then people would be interested in the other stuff that you're talking about as well. There's another $300 coming in every quarter. I mentioned that so far this year, it's over $300 coming in just from the affiliates. But I need you to watch it till the end because there's also thousands of dollars earned from other affiliate sales, which I'm going to show you. It's kind of weird. It's hard to track, but I'm just making sure I'm going to share with you the actual math I can track, but it actually goes a lot deeper than what I'm sharing here. So what we can actually track directly is $37,396. Forgive me if the math isn't like exactly right. Victoria on the Think Media team was, I don't know, I'm a few dollars off, but it's actually more than that because it's now 2023 and the money keeps coming in. So imagine 6 months from now, if you implemented this with just one video, and maybe not, I'm not saying these results are typical, but if you just had a couple videos on your channel doing like 10% of this, right? It's very practical. And that's why we're going to break down these 3 lessons I've learned after earning $37,000 from just one video. And if you're already finding this valuable, it would mean the world to me if you smash like. Let's hit lesson number 1. Creating smart product review videos on YouTube is a great way to earn extra income. Now, you don't have to be a product review channel to do this. Like, let me know who is your channel for and what problem does your channel solve? Like, what topic or what are you doing on your channel? Like perhaps you've got a gaming channel, gamers are watching it, and maybe they're watching playthroughs, but I don't think they would be offended if you did like a tutorial of your gaming or streaming setup or talked about, different your mouse or whatever technology or software you're using or how you stream or how you capture. So you could create a product review video. It doesn't have to be a product review channel. You could just create a product review video in really any niche. You could talk about software you're using or, hardware you're using or fitness gear. And actually, there's a lot of different angles on this that most people don't know. The basic one is like review the product, but there's also the ability to do a comparison. This is very powerful. So when maybe there's new software, like if you were talking about hosting an online course, it could be like Kajabi versus ClickFunnels, or you were talking about like fitness stuff. You could talk about like the Beachbody versus something else, or Peloton versus Nordic Track. So comparing 2 different things, comparing 2 different cameras. Now you also could do a tutorial because maybe somebody is wanting to see how to use it for beginners. You also could do an unboxing, which is kind of cool because if you're going to do a review, you want to make sure that you've tested it, you've actually know at least some things about it, and you're always honest. Like, I've been using this for a month, I've been using this for a year, I've been researching this for a long time. But all an unboxing is, right, is really just a first impression. That'd be another one to write down, would be first impression. And then you could also do an update. So is such and such camera still relevant, in 2023 and it came out years ago? Or after using the skincare product for 6 months, here's an update after using it for a year. So it actually gives you lots of opportunities to create multiple different videos that all would work basically with this strategy. So my question for you is, what video could you create that would add value to your audience and be good for affiliate marketing? Like, so big key, it would add value to your audience and also be good for affiliate marketing, the way we're talking about earning money here. Now, lesson number 2 is research to find out how many people are searching for information about this product. This is the key. The reason a lot of people end up not earning that much money trying this is they're essentially doing a product review on a product that no one's actually looking for, or they're not understanding how to properly position the YouTube video. So remember, this was back at Christmas time. And before I started this whole thing, I went into it with intentionality. So I went into this um, sitting down before I even went to Amazon. I started to do my research. We always say research before you press record here at Think Media. So I started using many different tools, but one of was vidIQ, and I was thinking, okay, I want to make a video on lighting. I actually had it started with a question in my mind: what is truly the best budget light kit for content creators and YouTubers? Like, what actually is the best answer to that question? So then I started watching videos and researching, and then actually finding the different potential answers, different brands, different products, and eventually I stumbled on the Neewer 660. And so I looked at it on a couple other videos about it. I went to Amazon or whatever. So then I took it to vidIQ and I went to their keywords tool and I typed in the product name, Neewer 660. And I actually could see that around 8,000 people were searching for that search term a month. All I'm trying to do here is verify interest, verify that there's actually people interested in this video. And this is a huge key because this is a pretty sensational title. That's absolutely true. One video has earned almost $40,000, eventually will actually bring in that much money. And so researching before you press record, going into it with a strategic mindset, there's a million different videos you can make next. You probably want to make a video, though, that has the most potential upside to serve the most amount of people, earn the most amount of money, grow your channel the most, and thus research. And if you notice, too, there's a lot of different variations that vidIQ serves up to me here of like the LED video light. There's also an RGB version, and that's red, green, blue. That's not the version I reviewed, but it's maybe a good follow-up video, right? There's different angles, and these essentially end up becoming tags on your video. Now, in a 2023 world, tags don't really carry a lot of weight on YouTube. The cool thing of you watching this is you really have an opportunity because 99% of creators are discounting keyword research and search videos because they are overemphasizing that YouTube is much heavier relying on click-through rate and average view duration and all the above. But the opportunity is they've so thrown out the baby with the bathwater. They don't realize that keyword research and topic research has a lot more to do with just verifying interest. You still now have to play by the new rules of YouTube. But when we actually verify interest before we create the video, that's the purpose of this research, not to find a magic tag, because getting the right tags on your video is not going to help the video. But I'm researching before I press record because it's informing even the very videos I'm making, the strategy that I'm going to apply, etc. So let's apply this to how this could work on your channel. Imagine making a video if you had fitness or health or something like Peloton versus Nordic Track, and you were thinking about doing that. And so you used a keyword search tool like vidIQ. And sure enough, you saw that Peloton versus Nordic Track, the S22i. I have no idea what that is, but apparently, again, people are looking for that information, or they're looking for the Peloton versus Nordic Track treadmill. Maybe you've got the Nordic Track. Maybe your friend has the Peloton. And so you try both. You make a video of both. And then you have the opportunity to not just create a valuable video, verifying that people are looking for this information, but you can have affiliate links in either case. And this is probably one of the biggest unlocks of this entire training. The power of these particular videos positioned this way is that when people are searching for content like this, they're oftentimes at the point of making a buying decision. This is probably why out of the whole industry, we have done maybe the best out of anyone in terms of affiliate marketing. Because while everyone is chasing after these kind of like vague titles with these sensational thumbnails because they're trying to hit the viral side of YouTube, it's totally fine. That's where a lot of views come from. But nobody knows like Peloton versus Nordic Track in that case. That video would be like, these two exercise bikes or whatever, and someone's watching it almost with the more entertainment mindset. Like, this is a very practical utility mindset. Like, listen, I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to buy. I'm searching for it on YouTube. I found your video that really answered my questions, and then I clicked your link and I made a purchase. So the reason people kind of fail at affiliate marketing is they're mixing YouTube strategies together, not really understanding what the macro intent of what they're trying to do. Are you trying to go viral and rely on AdSense? Fine, if that's what you want to do. But if you also want affiliate marketing to work, your strategy would be a little bit different. And imagine if all I did was ad revenue on this particular video, I'd make 4 grand. If you'd be pumped about 4 grand, smash like, but that's not even close to 40 grand. I made 10 times more because of understanding the process and understanding the strategy of this particular video. This is not the only kind of video. There's so many extremes that people go to. Well, search traffic is only like 17% of YouTube. Okay, Frank, that's fine. But have you had a video that's done $37,000? Like maybe until then we can keep the conversation on the sidelines, because it's just there's different types of approaches to YouTube. This is one of them, and it's actually really smart if you implement it in a smart way. Frank was just a general reference. There's no actual Frank I was thinking at. If your name's Frank, I love you and thanks for being here. So here's another example. You could do like CBN versus CBD. Like this is, sort of in that world of a lot of people using this for pain. Athletes are using this and sleep. CBN has kind of got this advantage in sleep. So if you were like a biohacking channel or health, or this was kind of your thing, like you can notice that if you actually use the vidIQ tool here, we could see that we got 3,155 searches of people wanting to know the differences in CBG, CBD, CBN. And so the interesting thing there, right, is there's a lot of products that are somewhat expensive when it comes to this stuff. It's something that athletes are into and high performers are into and people that are dealing with pain. And so again, you could verify search and think about how you're going to position the video and think about how you could tie that to a product. Maybe you do something like best cordless drills. So lean in for this, because there's different angles on how you position this. Maybe someone's searching for this Neewer 660, or maybe someone's searching for what's the best light for YouTube under $150. Both are opportunities to have people come in. So maybe someone's not actually looking for the Ryobi or the Milwaukee or the DeWalt, or in this case, this video is pretty smart because you're actually showing some brand names that the user, the searcher, the viewer might be aware of, but they're looking for just the macro question. And, before you think like, well, that's only 2,000 or 1,000, searches a month. Like that's what we're seeing here, by the way. Is vidIQ is telling us how many people are technically searching like that exact search term in a month on YouTube. And if you were in only the quote unquote viral mindset, you'd ignore that. You'd be like, 1,268 searches. I'm trying to get views. Well, YouTube doesn't pay as well. My YouTube short just got 10 million views. Yeah, how well did that pay though? Oh, that 4-cent RPM? Well, that's cool. I mean, just if your business, your online business, your online YouTube business channel, if it's going good, then great. If shorts are working for you, awesome. But if you're playing to that virality in these 4-cent, 6-cent RPMs, then you might be needing some other income streams. And so, yeah, it's only 2,000 people a month, but the people searching for that are probably about to make a purchase. So if you do make a great video, and I actually have a class, I'll tell you a little bit more about it at FreeTube class. We can't go into everything here that goes even deeper in all of this. Highly recommend that. But if someone's actually searching for this, you of course still use this research and then need a great title and thumbnail and great content and a well-structured video. But again, it could be a very small number of people. Two things. It might be a small number of people now, but because you're tapping into affiliate marketing, there's more earning potential. The second thing is think about the video I made. It's 4 years old or coming up on 4 years, maybe at the end of this year, and it's still bringing in money. So it's hilarious to me sometimes. Even I'll see in the Think Media comments, they'll be like, you have 2 million subscribers. Like, why this video only get 10,000 views? And I'll be like, bro, I see you in the comments section, but I never see you at the bank. We're not even playing the same game. Like, we just have to understand, like, what was the point of the video? Like, was I sitting down trying to make a viral video, or was I just educating and helping somebody around a very specific question connected to affiliate marketing? And so a lot of people won't tell you this, and not many people teach this when it comes to YouTube, but it's just different approaches, and you can mix them. you can have multiple different strategies. We've got some viral shorts here on Think Media. We've got some longer form education videos. We've got some comparison, very search based videos. We have some breakout. Like, if you just know who your channel's for and how you're serving, it's okay to have a lot of these different strategies. But a huge key is to get educated on the different strategies. So, the big mistake people make is many creators are making videos that nobody is searching for. The reason this doesn't work, you're like, I didn't make $37,000. Well, what was the product? Who is the audience? Did you research first? Did you, make a great video? There's quite a few steps, but the mistake is someone goes, no one's even really searching for it. Well, did you verify people were interested? And that's why it's powerful to use a tool like vidIQ. And shout out, I mean, thanks for sponsoring. vidIQ sponsored this video. We've been using vidIQ for like the beginning. And when I say we, Think Media is a team now, but I have been using it since I'm a solo creator. Early on, if you haven't heard my story, the way I was able to go from my 9 to 5 to my dream job of doing YouTube full time was YouTube and affiliate marketing. And this was the kind of videos I was making. And this is why vidIQ was so helpful. And by the way, the keyword tool on vidIQ is not even their most powerful tool. I just wanted to focus in on one thing. They got all this AI stuff going on and everything else. So anyways, if you want to check out a $1 trial, which is kind of a no-brainer, you could go to vidiq.com/think, or there's a link in the description. Shout out to them sponsoring. vidIQ really is a secret weapon, especially of creators that want to make YouTube a practical business and that are approaching it a little bit different than just looking for 15 minutes of viral fame and then they're not sure where to go next, but are looking to really have like a logical and a methodical approach to building passive income, reoccurring income, and really mastering the platform. There's a lot of cool innovations happening there as well. So highly recommend it. You can check it out, vidiq.com/think. We were just looking at the keyword tool where I was looking at that stuff, but there's a lot of others, good trending tools, the daily ideas, all that other stuff. But let's get into tip number 3, and it's cookies are good. Drop a cookie emoji, whether you're here live or on the replay, #replay fam. Cookies are good. But it's not Otis Spunkmeyer cookies, although that sounds delicious right now. The more clicks you get on your links, the more money you'll make. This is wild. Remember, I told you earlier that this video has earned thousands of extra dollars. Well, what you need to know is that Amazon has a 24-hour cookie duration. So, Sean, what are you talking about? Well, this is what an affiliate link cookie duration means. So, to put it simply, it's a small file stored on the user's computer or phone used to identify the site's visitors so people know when you're coming to the site. In affiliate marketing, cookies are used to track affiliate referrals. Okay, so this is actually why in 2023 and beyond, you've probably noticed on every site you have to like opt in. It's like pops up. It's now the new thing, like allow or not allow. And so it's a whole new world out there, right? And then you've got what the cookie duration means is, again, it's a small file. It's just basically how they can track. Because the question would be, how does Amazon know, Sean, that you sent the person to the website? And this is how. It's called a cookie. Well, the rabbit hole goes pretty deep because Amazon has a 24-hour cookie duration. What does that mean? It means that anything purchased on Amazon for an entire 24 hours after someone has clicked my link, gone to Amazon, and gone shopping, I get credit for. Now, if the wheels are turning a little bit, you can maybe imagine how insane that would actually be because Amazon sells everything. What's also interesting is that if someone simply watches your video, clicks your link, decides that's not the time they want to purchase whatever you talk about, adds it to their wish list, but doesn't make a purchase, but then remembers they got to order diapers, then remembers that their son's birthday is coming up, so they buy him a PS5, then remembers that they're actually shopping for some other things, like the tech you talked about they didn't even want, but they bought some other tech and you still get credit for that. The more videos out in the world you have with the more links in the description and the more people clicking them, this is why cookies are good. The more clicks on your links, the more money you'll make. And I want to take you behind the scenes inside of my Amazon account. In the last 30 days, top line, we've generated something like $18,000 from our Amazon account. But I want to look at some of the things that like are selling in the last 30 days. Okay. So in the last 30 days, someone's purchased Mother Teresa, No Greater Love, a film, apparently. Like, while this looks interesting, I don't really make content that would lead to that. Hey, someone bought Alex Hermosi's book, $100 Million Offers. I actually have recommended this. So maybe over on the podcast channel, this book will be in the description. Okay, cool. But then we could go a little bit deeper. Someone's bought some Buddy Biscuits. Anybody out there tried these Buddy Biscuits soft ties? Like I don't have any pet content, but if someone clicks my link for 24 hours, anything they purchase, I get credit for, right? And so if you're looking for like a dry body brush for beautiful skin, I've been selling those. Like, you did not know that I was a merchant for dry body brushes. You know what I mean? And so you've got, Revolution Tea on here. So you think about, okay, Sean, how can I build up sustainable income and passive income? And I actually have a really big tip for you that is very important that you're watching this video right now strategically in this year, because if you start applying this, things can get really interesting if you get ready now. And I'll tell you about that in a second. But we got some premium sand. Sand? Like, what are we doing? Like buying sand and shipping it to our houses? Maybe they're making a little backyard thing or something. We've got like a little bit of Aloha's personal loop. We got that there as well. People are buying all kinds of stuff. We got Amy's frozen meal. So there's everything's on Amazon. Like, people are buying all types of different things on Amazon. And so let me also mention that there's other affiliate programs, and a lot of times their cookie duration, 3 days, 7 days, sometimes 3 months, sometimes 6 months. Like software, 45 days, meaning someone watches your video, they click the link, they don't make the purchase till 2 months later, you can actually still get credit. So the more strategic you are and the more you learn this skill set, the more videos you have out there, and the more videos you have out there that have an evergreen value to them. They're continuing to being watched and people are continuing to learn from them and click on the links. That tip I have for you is, at the time of recording, and it doesn't matter when you're watching this replay, but it's June of 2023 at the time of recording this. What if you mastered this skill right now and you started to get multiple videos out there? We call them ranked videos that get watched today, tomorrow, the next day, around practical things that people are searching for. And people started clicking your links. And you got 5 out there that just keep getting a few views every month or week and then get a few clicks. And then you got 10 out there between now and Q4. What's Q4? Holiday shopping, Cyber Monday, Black Friday. A lot of businesses are negative in their P&L all year long, and they make all their money in Q4. A lot of times business revenue 4 to 10x just in Q4. So if you've positioned your videos to be ranked in search, getting clicks. What I had when I was working a full-time job, needing extra money to support my family, we were living in Irvine. Cost of living was super heavy. It was beyond the salary I was making at my church at the time on staff. And so I was making videos when I could, ranking them in search, videos like this one. And then around the holidays, we were making about an extra $1,000 a month, because and not because I did crazy stuff around the holidays. I would also try to make as much content as I could strategically, but it was because I was getting prepared constantly by putting more videos like this in my video library. So all of a sudden my sales would just shoot up. All my income would just shoot up. Why? Because people would watch videos about anything. It wasn't necessarily related to what they were searching for. They watch my videos, click the link, and then go shopping on Amazon because they're doing tons of shopping. So then I could go look and see all kinds of bizarre purchases that people are making, getting credit kind of all year long. And so I know that we've covered a ton of things right now. And if you found this valuable, smash like. But if you have questions about this, this was kind of just a brief overview of something I teach a lot deeper on a class at freetubeclass.com. You can hit the links in the description down below if you want to check out the $1 trial of vidIQ or this free class. We also put together at Think Media a free affiliate marketing action guide that's included with this class. It's a free PDF download, and it's all about how to turn your passion into income with YouTube. So if you want to go deeper on this, learn some more of the nuances and all of that stuff, head over there. It's a 1-hour class packed with value, and we'll go deeper on what we talked about here. And if you got value out of this video, smash like, and then click or tap the screen to check out a video on the perfect video recipe, because you got to make great videos for this to work. And I think you will enjoy that as well. My name's Sean Cannell, Rhymes with YouTube channel. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.